Hi Dana, how are you? I see you're in there already. How was your Friday? Just gonna wait here for a few more people to come in. Oh, there's Iris.
Hey,
Hi, how are you?
hi. Good. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, it's on my Bluetooth. I was like, why can't I hear anything? It's on my Bluetooth. I'll just put my headphones on. How are you? Oh my God, so good to see
Good. How
you.
are you?
Good, good. Oh, I like your backdrop. Is that a crochet blanket back there?
It is. It
It
is.
is?
My great grandmother crocheted that.
She did? Oh my
Yes.
God, that is gorgeous. How old is it?
It's got it's pretty old. It was my mom's in high school, so I know it's at
Hmm.
least 40, 50 years old. She was the one that taught me how to
Whoa.
crochet. Great grandma did. So
Oh, how nice is that? That's wonderful. So
yeah.
everybody, who do we have here? We have hi Casey. And Dana's here. I just want to introduce you to Tesla.
Hi.
And she has, huh? Oh, you just said hi?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to introduce you guys to Tesla. She is an amazing crocheter and designer. She designs all kind of like I know you do a lot of bralettes and swimwear and stuff. Do you do anything else or?
Just mainly women's fashion, just like you
Mhm.
said, a lot of swimwear. Summer, I'm in Texas, so it's really hot around here, so a lot of my stuff is mainly geared towards summer stuff.
Yeah, Texas. It's hot.
Right?
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hot here in Vegas too. We I do bikinis all year because the girls they need something all
Right.
year.
Right. I
Yeah.
know we never like I never get to wear any of my winter stuff, so I never hardly made it. I wear my beanie maybe like 3 days this year.
hmm 3 days. Oh.
Right.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I guess does it get cold at night out there?
Not really. Most of the time, it's still about like it's like 73 tonight, I think. So sometimes we'll
hmm
get a little bit cooler, like in the 60s, but not much.
Even at night, even in the winter at night.
Well, in the wintertime, it does get cooler, but we don't even
hmm
really have much of a winter around here.
Okay, okay. Because
No,
we
no
have
snow hardly.
oh no snow. Yeah, we don't have snow either. We get but at night in the winter it could get to be like in the 20s maybe.
Wow.
Sometimes. That's like really cold for us, but it's like usually in the middle of the night, like super early in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
That's really cold.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. So what have you been up to? What have you been working on over there?
Nothing much, just
No.
I'm a lot of bikinis. I've been kicking it into gear, doing a lot of bikinis lately, so that's mainly what I've
hmm
been working on.
Oh, that's so nice. Casey, who's here? Who's here? Casey, how are you? How have you been? What have you been working on out there? And Dana, what you working on now?
Bikini.
A
I'm working
bikini, of
on
course.
a tube top bikini,
Oh, that's pretty. What size yarn are you
black. I've
using?
been I use a lot of mine. I use the Aunt Lydia's crochet thread. That's what this is. This is
Mm.
just a Aunt Lydia's number three.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to
Mm.
find around here,
Number three.
and so I go with it a lot.
Hmm. I never. How is that in the water? Is it good? in the water?
It does really good in the water. It does.
Really?
It's very absorbent. It's really light, you know, has a
Mm-hmm.
good fit to it. The color lasts
Okay.
good and everything, and it dries fast,
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I mean, wow, I did
right?
see, I don't know if it was you or your partner, but one of you had the video of on Instagram of like doing the bead work, and I was like, oh, so that has to be like a really thinner,
Yeah,
yarn.
thin thread. Yeah, that's really the only one that I can put the nice glass beads on is
Mhm.
the thin stuff.
So is the medium, I mean, is the number 3 thread, is that bigger or smaller than the 10? I'm not familiar.
It's bigger actually. You can either
Oh,
do one strand of this, or if you're wanting to use the number 10, I double it and do two strands, and that's about the equivalent of the number 3.
okay. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's pretty
The
cool.
one you were talking about with the beads, that was I
Mhm.
was using two strands of the number 10.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I might try that. I just bought a whole bunch of number 10 and
Did you?
yeah, like I bought, it was on sale, so I bought a lot of colors. And Casey says, I did a skirt and stretchy tube top. Oh, wow. Casey, are you on Instagram? Are you friends with us? Well, Iris Fiber Arts. What wait, that's your team name, right? I mean,
Yes,
that's
yes.
you and your partner.
I'm on Iris Fiber Arts and on that Crochet Chick.
Okay. That so if you want to follow Iris, I mean Tesla. I keep wanting to say Iris because I'm looking at it.
You can call me that.
If you want to follow Tesla on IG, her IG is that crochet chick. Is there like underscores or oh, I guess you
Yeah, it's that underscore Crochet Chick.
okay, that underscore crochet chick. And then is it at Iris Fibers Art?
Yeah, Iris Fiber
Fiber
Art.
Fiber Art. No S. Okay.
And that's on Facebook, Twitter,
Okay.
Instagram, TikTok.
What's your
And
Instagram, Casey, so I can make sure I put the two together? Because sometimes I don't know, like if like who's who because of the names are different. But anyway, I saved my first Hobbii package just for this live,
I'm
and
excited.
it was so hard to open. So let me first say, have you ever ordered from here?
I have not. That's why I'm super excited to see
Okay.
this with you. I don't know how you went that long without opening that bag.
Because I don't know, I was going crazy. I was like, oh my God. Because okay, so let me tell you, when you order from Hobbii, they their shipping is literally, I don't know where are they from? Denmark? Yeah, Denmark. Their shipping is like less than a week. I think I got this in 5 days, which is crazy. But anyway, let's go ahead and open this bad boy. I can't believe I finally get to open it.
Happy
Okay.
mail.
So, oh my God. So let me turn my light on. This is so
Yeah.
pretty. I can't even believe this.
Ooh. See,
That
that's
is,
the kind that I've always seen everybody get from there. And I've
mm-hmm.
wondered about it. Is that like 100% cotton? What is that?
It's
Cotton.
Cotton Kings, 100% cotton. And it is
Beautiful.
800, 874 yards.
Wow.
It looks pretty thin. Oh, it's not. It's just It looks really thin, but the threads are like not really woven
Right. It's kind of
together.
separated.
Yeah. So I wonder how that's gonna be
Do you have
crocheting
plans
it.
for that already?
I do. I'm supposed to make a poncho with that. So, okay, I got two of those. No,
I
I'm
love
supposed
that
to make a dress
color.
with that. I'm supposed to make a dress actually with this one.
Wow. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to see that.
Uh-oh. I got another one. I forgot what I ordered. It's been so long.
Ooh, that teal is gorgeous.
It is. Oh my God. So it's the same. 874, same brand. Oh, cocoa
I
cream. Okay, so Casey said cocoa. Am I late on my comments or something? Am I like missing stuff? Cocoa cream. Cocoa cream kills. Okay. Oh, Dana says hello to Tesla.
Hi.
Oh, Dana, I'm so glad you're here because one of these is for your. Which one is it? Oh, this one is for your poncho, Dana. So I'm gonna be doing it in this color. And then oh, okay, so these are different. So I got two blues.
Ooh, very pretty.
Yeah. So this blue, Dana, I'm missing my super chat button. Oh God, I don't even know how to do that, girl. I'm gonna have to look into that. But that one's for you, Dana. And then I did get a big old pack of cotton. These look like maybe they're medium weight no, light threes. So just a bunch of cotton that's for swimwear. And then I got a bunch of little cottons.
Is that what you mainly use for your swimwear? Just cotton?
Um, when I sell them, I try to use cotton for that.
Right.
Yeah. But otherwise, when I'm just making stuff at home or like for a video, I'll like just use acrylic of the same weight.
Right.
So I bought all those. That's my whole bag of that. But I tried some other yarns and okay. I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought this yarn called Rapology Hues.
Yes. Yes, I
Have you seen
love it.
that one? You've used
Yes,
it before?
I got some of the black and the rainbow one. What is it? I want to say it was ultraviolet. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something
Yeah,
else.
that
I'll have
sounds familiar.
to
It's like a dark one
but
with
yes,
like
it's
colorful
black
spots. Mm-hmm.
with the neon on it. I just made two swimsuits in that, and I love that stuff. Like
This?
it's kind of like the hobby, like you said, it's got a ton of yards on it. So
Mm-hmm.
I was able to make almost two bikinis out of one roll.
Mm. Wow, let's see.
Right,
It looks like it's more than this. But it has 520 yards.
right.
And it's a weight two, so it's pretty thin. And I actually bought this because I wanted to see how the drape was, and it looks like it's pretty drapey. It's
Okay,
like,
right.
yeah, it's
Has
really
a way
nice. Huh?
awesome.
Oh, hi, baby.
We got a
Is
late
that
night.
Sam?
Yes, this is
Oh,
Sam.
hi, Sam. How are you? Oh,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
sleeping.
excited to see what you come up with the new yarn.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that. Oh God, I bought too many blue stuff. And then I bought, okay. Then I bought rainbow wrap. Rhapsody. Okay, I'm having trouble saying the name. Rhapsody.
Right. Is
Rainbow
that
Rhapsody.
Hobby Lobby also?
Yeah, this one's Hobby Lobby.
I just
This
was
one looks
looking at some of
delicious.
that. I think I was gonna try to get some and see if it'll do well for bikinis.
Mm-hmm. Which one? This one?
Yeah, the one you just showed me, that Rhapsody. They have a lot of really pretty colors in that.
Mm. Yeah, they do. I guess I had to have blue on my mind. I done bought three different blue.
Right. I did
But I
just
call
the same.
myself,
I picked up a bunch of red and a bunch of blue.
oh. Oh, Dana says, I love my blues. Okay, so that's why I'm gonna use blue on your poncho. And I still gotta make the t-shirt too. So I gotta figure out what yarn I'm using for that. But this one looks really nice. This one is a weight one. It's a 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. So I don't
Right.
know how that would do with a swimsuit. Is a
Right.
cotton
With it
blend
being
okay?
acrylic. Right.
Yeah.
I see. I've never really done any with acrylic. To get wet. I've read
Hmm.
like misleading things online. Some people say they do use acrylic. Some people say don't. So I
Hmm.
haven't. I'm just worried about it being. Boy, can you? I'm just worried about it. I guess being scratchy,
Yeah.
itchy. You know, acrylic.
Yeah. Hmm. I mean, I started off kind of making them for my sister because she like worked on the strip and did little things on the strip. And she did get in the water with my acrylic and she said it swelled up so bad and it didn't
Uh,
fall off, but it wasn't secure. So
right.
then I made her an all cotton one. And see, back then, like, I didn't talk to anybody in crochet. Like, I could try to Google it, but like you said, like, it's people say different stuff. But just from my
Right.
personal experience or like through my sister, like, the cotton works pretty good. She said it did. It depends. I guess the thickness of the cotton will,
Right.
like, I'm always using a four. I'm always using a
Right.
four, and it's like, that will affect the drying time of it, I guess.
Right. It just kind of absorbing the water.
Hmm. So the
Right.
thinner cotton is probably better.
Right. That's
Like you're
why I
doing with
usually
it.
tend to go with this thin stuff. It seems to do well in the water.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, guess what else I started working on? Y'all, I started working on my own my
Mhm.
own what am I trying to say? Um Stitch markers with jewelry,
That is so
like with beads in
pretty.
them.
Oh,
So I'm
I've been
trying
thinking about
to,
making some too.
yeah, I ordered like, I guess the lobster claws, the little
Right.
lobster claws. And then they have these, what are these called? I think they're called head pins, but they're like a little pin that has the, um, it has like a, like head on it. Can you see it? Kind of.
Right. Where the bead will
So
kind of stop on it.
yeah, it stops the bead at the bottom. But you can also like use wire, which I ordered some of that. I'm ordering too much stuff. I can't believe how much stuff I just ordered. I gotta get my room together. It's bags of yarn everywhere. Oh my
I
God.
know. It's hard to stop.
I know. And I just wanted to really dedicate myself to, oh, thank you, Dana. Oh, you're making some now too? Wow. You guys are cool. Like, I didn't know you were making those. I can't wait to see some of them. Yeah. I bought another color. It's kind of like let's see, what is this one called? I'm almost done with this scheme, but I was just it's called Glowing.
That's
And
pretty.
it's like a brown white, teal, and red. Yeah.
That's
Hobby
really
Lobby
pretty.
got some really cute colors now.
They
I
do.
need
They
to stay
have
out of there.
so much stuff up there. It's crazy. Like me and Rachel went up there the other day and just got lost in there for like hours. I was like, this is only like 2 or 3 aisles. Have we been in here this long? It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's how it is. It's 2, 3 aisles, 2.5 aisles.
Yes.
And then don't let me like get to the bead section because I like beads too. And I'm like,
I
dude, like
know. It's too
I'll
much.
stand over there in the yarn aisle for like an hour and then go stand in the beads for another hour. Crazy. It's just
It's just so
crazy.
much.
I know. It is. It
Mhm.
is. So anyway, like today I'm gonna try to finish my whatever stitch marker while I'm talking, but I wanted to talk about like goals today and just like I guess I don't know, what is everybody's crochet goals right now? Like what's the most immediate goal? Like something you want to work on or like I know you said you might start a YouTube channel soon.
Yes, I was just about to jump in and say that that is my number one goal for this year is the YouTube channel,
Mhm.
DIY videos, and try to start getting some of my designs down on patterns and sell
Pattern
some
writing.
patterns. Yes.
Mhm. That's a good one. Yeah, I tell you what, I think I learned how to write in I want to say in October maybe. And then I started like just writing everything down that I made because I was pretty bad at it. But I just kept
Right,
writing everything down, just kept writing everything down. And eventually, I mean, it became easier, but it is hard to start. It really
right.
is.
I
But
do pretty well with patterns. That's kind of how I started. I didn't, really have the confidence for a long time to try anything on my own. I was just like I would only strictly
mm.
go by pattern.
Oh, so you're
And
like
so I've
used to
read a lot
reading.
of them.
Yeah. See, I wish I would have like gotten more or chatted more before because like I was doing it for 5 years, but I never went to any like yarn meeting or really talked to anybody ever about
Right,
yarn or anything.
right.
So, um, yeah, for me, like learning how to read and write was like, golly, starting from scratch.
Right.
But
It's so
it was fun.
awesome that we have more of a yarn community now online than there was. Like
Mhm.
and I learned when I was young, and then I kind of put it away and I didn't mess with it for a while. And when I picked
Mhm.
it back up when I was pregnant with my daughter about 5 years, 5, 6 years ago, and I was just
Mhm.
like, wow. When I got online and I just saw all the amazing stuff everybody was creating, it was just so inspirational. It's like, wow,
Mhm.
it's
Like I
not your
guess for
grandma's
me it was
birthday anymore.
it's not it's really not.
Right?
I guess for me, it was like the fact that I think it was like during quarantine that I really started talking to people at all. Like Dana was one of the first uh lives that I went on just to like even see a bunch of crocheters talking, that was pretty cool. But I think during
Right,
quarantine it really opened up. Like everybody's so much more aware of things now, which is nice because
right,
we get to communicate. We're communicating
right.
with people all over the world that know how to crochet or knit or, that's really fun.
It is. That's awesome.
hmm And Dana says,
Everybody had a lot of extra time.
huh?
I said everybody had all that extra time to craft this year.
Yes, for real. And Dana says, I'm trying to finish my newest poncho and bag pattern. I'm also making inventory. Whoa, you're making inventory. Wow. What you selling? Or is that a secret for now? It's up to you. But I didn't know you were doing that. That's really cool. Yeah, I guess for me, like one of my goals is to just make more content in general, just to be more productive. Um, More YouTube videos, of course, but like more blog posts, more patterns. I have like 15 patterns done and they're not finished. I don't know why.
Right.
I have 15
I
done,
have
or maybe
so
I'm like,
many of yours that I want to start.
oh. Oh, I had these wire cutters in my drawer and I didn't know what they were. I'm like, now I do have a purpose for them. That's cool. Yeah, I had these this jewelry making stuff for years. I think it was maybe my mom's, but I don't even know where that came from. But yeah, I got 15 patterns. 15. And they're just sitting
Wow.
there. I think they're like I'm just self-conscious about it or something. I
Aw.
I think that's what it is. But I'm
You
starting to
have
get
the
over
most
it.
beautiful patterns.
Oh,
That
thank
shell
you.
bikini, that is like that one and the one piece. I'm making one of those for me this summer. For me.
Oh, the one piece, yeah. You got to take
Yes.
time and make stuff for yourself. I know I made
Yes.
that one for me. I'm
It
having
is gorgeous.
trouble now. Thank you. I'm having trouble. I'm struggling. I'm trying to close the thing. Let me change it
All right.
and it's like all bent up already. Well, that's
Mm-hmm.
my first
That's
one.
making tedious.
hmm Well, I watched some YouTube videos earlier on it, and it was like the person was just like, swoop, do this with your pliers, swoop, and it's done. And I'm like sitting here like, it's not going. That is crazy. They made that look so easy. Oh my God. Maybe I should hold it with one and then pinch it with the other. That's crazy. I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get this. I don't know. I
Right, you
woke
almost
up.
do on.
Well, I definitely can't sell this one. I'll keep this one. Oh my goodness. And then I just want to
Yeah,
get organized too. Huh?
I had stopped by Hobby Lobby this week and had checked out their stitch markers and wasn't just crazy about any of them that I saw. And so I was thinking
hmm
about making them of my own too.
You should. Actually, it's not even, I thought it was gonna be more expensive. Um,
Right?
I did buy some of this stuff from Hobby Lobby, some of it. just to test it out, but it's pretty expensive in Hobby Lobby. I would say like Amazon or
Right.
maybe even Etsy would have better um not that this is bad stuff, it's just like it's kind of expensive. I
Yeah, I
haven't
buy those sometimes for my swimwear, and it can, be upwards of $10 for a little strand, of
yeah,
25 beads or something.
yeah. Or like a bead store. Oh my God, we have a couple of really good bead stores that you'll get the long strand instead of like, so let's see. Yeah, this stuff, I'll buy it if it's on sale, but this is all you get from Hobby Lobby is this much.
Right,
And this was supposed to be, it says it's on clearance for 397, but I bet this thing was supposed to be like five something, 599 or
right.
699. I know I got a tag on one of these. Okay, so this one I got from Hobby Lobby and it's 499, which I think is pretty expensive for like these ain't
Right,
no real stones. It's just
right.
regular
The last
beads.
ones I bought from there were like $10. I was surprised.
Oh my God. Hey Elizabeth, how are you? Welcome in. How you been? And Dana says, I have a new phone now, so I will be getting my craft room done so I can film. Oh yeah, I remember you were talking about getting a new phone. What phone was that? Because I forgot what Joe said, what phone he said. I went and got the Galaxy S21. So I mean the camera is really good. I can't even tell sitting here with you, Tesla. I had an
Right,
S9, which is like ancient, but
right,
just seeing myself on this live stream as compared to the last one, like it's a better quality video.
right.
Elizabeth says, I made jewelry for yours. Do you have a round nose plier? No, I ordered those, so maybe I should have waited until it got here because that's what's happening. I'm kind of working it
Right.
though.
And then
It
you can
looks
just like,
it's getting better. I can't get it
it looks
to
pretty
there.
good.
But I want to
Hey, that
close
looks really
more
good.
without the round nose plier. Cause yeah,
Right,
so these have the straight edge so it makes a corner, but they got
right.
another one that's really round. But it's coming along. What did you used to make, Elizabeth? What kind of jewelry? All kinds or because I'm starting to get into this. Like I really wanted to do my own stitch marker for a couple of months now.
Jewelry is fun.
You guys do a jewelry too, right?
Yeah, well, I actually started when I first started my crochet business, it was mainly geared towards accessories. I did a lot of earrings and jewelry, and my partner, Rachel, she does the macrame jewelry with
Oh
the
wow.
stones in it.
Mm-hmm.
She's got gorgeous stuff that she makes.
Wow. What, like stones? Like she can take wire and wrap it around stones or
She uses cord. It's similar to crochet thread, just a little bit thicker. It's lighter, than you would use for like the larger like plant hangings and stuff that you see a lot of
mm-hmm.
macrame. It's a little
Mm-hmm.
thinner, but she does a lot of necklaces and body jewelry, different arm cuffs and leg cuffs
Oh
and
nice.
belly
Nice.
stuff. belly dancing jewelry. It's super cute.
That's awesome. That sounds cute. Now, where are my jump rings? I don't know where those are. I know I got them somewhere. I gotta find my jump rings. Let's see what everybody's saying. Oh, you guys saying hi to each other. And then Elizabeth says, you need round nose to make the circle on the top. Yeah, that was a struggle. And then Dana says, Joe makes jewelry. He said, I can put it on my website. Oh, how nice. That's going to sell. That's going to do well, I think. Joe is so talented. He's really artistic too. You guys both are. That's so cool. Sterling silver and real stones from 2001 until like 2008. I had a business. Oh, wow. Sterling silver and real stones.
Ooh.
And then let's see. Try to get your tax ID and you can buy wholesale and then write off your phone, car, and gas for your business. Okay, let's write that down. Tax
Right.
ID. That's good advice, actually. That's really good advice. I did notice that when you try to buy things wholesale, they ask you for like an EIN number or something like that. I'm trying to
Right.
get this light out of my face. So bright. Oh, it turns down some. There we go. Just in the middle there. There we go. That's better. Yeah, wholesale. Yeah, especially if you're gonna do jewelry, like jewelry, because I'm sure there is a lot of wholesale merchants selling jewelry to people. I really need to find my jump rings. They have to be around here. Oh, they're right there. Okay. Yeah. Another goal of mine is just to get organized. It's so constant with all this yarn. I probably, in the last month, I probably bought like 50 skeins of yarn. I ain't even lying.
Wow.
It's all like, it looks cute in the background right now because ain't nothing there. But
Right.
yeah, it looked like the yarn stores threw up in my room. It's so bad.
Wow. Nice. Yeah, I've caught myself there a couple of times this month.
Yeah.
I had to get me another little bin. I use these milk crates, like turn on their side for mine. I had to get me another two of them. I
Oh.
run out of space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, milk crates, they got a lot of space. And they're stackable, so that's good.
Right. That's what
That's
I do. I
very
just
smart.
stack them up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. I think I'm almost done. I get to keep this stitch marker. It'll be my first one. I'm almost done. But just because my circle at the top is not a circle, it's kind of like a weird circle, so I'll just keep it. But these would make really good gifts too, I think, for
Right.
other crocheters.
Definitely.
Let's see what everybody's saying. The economy took a dump in 2008, then I just do jewelry for a hobby. Okay. Yes, I got yes, I got my tax ID at the country courthouse for $12. Are you for real? That's it? I thought it was like you had to get like do a lot more than that. I don't know why. That's pretty simple. Another goal of mine is like I really want to do like a scrap yarn bikini to get rid of some of this scrap yarn.
Right? That's a good
Yeah,
idea. I
yeah.
love the look.
It's
The like serape look, almost that it gives it when you mix all the colors like that. Do
mm-hmm.
stripe.
Mm-hmm. Because I think that'll end up saving a lot of space too, or create more space
Right?
for me. Why can't I? Oh man. Look, I watched like 2 YouTube videos on how to make this, and I thought I was gonna be an expert. I'm over here. I can't even find, is this a jump ring or is this not a jump ring? This is like not opening.
That's what I
I
always
think it's
had
just the circles. Look,
was
I'm
the
sitting up
jump
here.
ring. I hate working with those.
I like jump rings, but guess what? I've been sitting up here for about 5 minutes trying to open a circle. It's not a jump ring.
Oh my
It's a
god.
circle. It's it's like a jump ring, but
Oh,
no hole, no
okay.
cut in it. Oh my God. I was sitting up here trying to open this for the longest.
That's
Are you for
funny.
real? I can't believe that. I didn't even know I had some of these.
Those always give me the hardest time
Yeah.
trying to like
Oh, it is a
climb up
jump ring.
it.
I'm just slow. Okay, I got it finally. I can't see. Yeah, that was so dramatic. Okay, we're almost done. I got my I got my clasp on and my beads on.
Those are
It's not that
cute.
much. Thank you. I have so
Love
many
those,
beads. I need to find
right?
something to do with them. Okay, now if we can close you properly, we'll be good. Let's try it one more time. Oh, we got it. You can make earrings and start selling them and make it. Okay, let's put that on there. Okay, let's see what everybody's saying. Dana says, "What are you making, Tesla?"
A bikini top. I'm making a tube top shaped bikini top. This is the start of it, and it'll have like a closure, like corset type
Mm-hmm. Oh,
closure.
like a lacy back.
Yeah,
Oh, that's gonna be cute.
I'm excited. I've been getting a lot of orders for black bikinis this year.
Oh, really? Nice.
Everybody wants black this year.
Mm, that's nice. And then Elizabeth says, okay, let me read yours. It says, you can make earrings and start selling them and make good money because people like handmade earrings. Stitch markers, you
Right.
can't charge that much. So this is basically, okay. So you said hold it up close so you can see. I did get it finally. If I'm having trouble holding it up to the, where is my camera? This is touching my phone. Okay, there it is. It's over here. Okay, go.
Pretty.
So I did get it on there, and I got the lobster claw to. I'm so bad at this. Focus. Get on the screen. There we go. I got my lobster claw on the top. So basically, you're saying like I can't charge a lot for this, but if I put an earring hook instead of the lobster claw clasp, then it'll be worth the money. Show me up close. Make sure when you open the jump ring, you use two pliers and open up and down. Don't ever pull it apart and weaken the ring. Right. Yeah.
Ah,
That's how you keep it from, and then you can close it easier. Yeah, that's true. Have you ever done
that
any
was
like
really my problem.
what's that?
I said that was probably my problem. I always tried to like pull them
Oh, you.
open like that, like put a gap
Mhm.
in it. And then
Mhm.
when you're trying to like push it back together, it doesn't ever want to do
Mhm.
right.
Mhm. Yeah. Have you ever made chainmail like with jump rings, Elizabeth? Thank you, Dana. She says that is gorgeous. She says that's pretty. Thank you guys. So maybe I'll just gift them to people because they are nice. I've seen
Right?
people selling these for like $10 a set, but it was like a really nice set. It was like upscale stones on it and
Right.
whatever. I can't remember how many they, but yeah, I guess earrings you could sell more for like in the starting in the 20s and stuff for like a nice handmade earring or more. People pay like 20 to 50, right, for sterling earrings. So you have to get the good material, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. Yes, people see sell them for $5 all day. $5 each? $5 for one? Wow. That's
Not
pretty
bad.
expensive. $5 for one? No, you can charge like 15 for three sets. Okay. Okay, so that's a pretty normal price. Maybe I have to look again. I believe you guys. She said, no, you can charge like 15 for three stitch markers. Well, this really took me all of, I mean, aside from me having a hard time with my jump ring and if I actually knew what I was doing, it would probably take me, I don't know, like less than 10 minutes to make this. It's a stick with some beads and a jump ring in the middle. That's
Right?
it. Like, so $5 for that, but like she was saying, if they're earrings with nice material, that's a good idea. I might do that because they seem easy to make. What you guys are over there working on? What you working on, Liz and Dana? Oh, I gotta organize my room so much. So when are you getting on YouTube, Tesla?
Soon, soon. I
Yeah.
guess I've just been trying to do a lot of research, just reading up as much as I can on everything.
Mhm.
And I guess is to just figure out, my first one of my designs that I want to do, like a free pattern type thing on DIY video.
Mhm.
It'll probably be swimwear. It'll probably be one of my bikinis.
Mhm. You should. Do you have a date set or when you're gonna
No,
start
I
or
don't.
no?
No, not
You gotta
yet.
get started.
I know. I got to get on the ball.
Yes. Do you guys have advice for her on getting started? She's gonna start her YouTube channel
Yes,
soon.
please.
So I would say like, so I've been on there for about, I just passed a year, I think, in March. So a year and 2 months. And I would just say just do it. Just like a band-aid. Just go. I mean, it's
Just go
kind of
for it.
like if you can do this, if you can sit on a screen and talk to people on a live, then you can
Right.
do a tutorial because the tutorial is like even less, you're
Right.
less in there. It's just your hands, and you have time to
Yeah.
edit it. You can change. You didn't like what you say, shoot it again,
Yeah.
but God, like, for some reason, like my very first video was like the best video that people like the most, and it was the worst video to me. I'm like, I can't believe people like that video. But I go back and I look at it, I'm like, ew, like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. My camera sucked. I should have wiped my camera lens off. It's blurry, it's just
Right.
funny to go back and look at it. But I would just say just start because I mean there really it's not hard. It's just time consuming and you do get attached to the videos at first as you're releasing them, but as you do more videos, you're kind of like less attached to what people are gonna think about it. And it's really, I kind of like doing it for my enjoyment and sharing that enjoyment and
Right.
stop worrying about like, oh my God, are people gonna like my video? If you think about that every time, it's really scary. It's
Right.
really, really, really scary. But um, once you get past that, like, what are people gonna think about me? And there's always gonna be every once in a while somebody that says something in the comments that's um not nice. Most of the people are nice. I would say 99.9% of people have been nice to me. Even if they say something um that's more of a critique, uh, most of them can say that in a nice way, So it's been a good experience. It's almost like regular life, how you every once in a while run into a jerk, you know. But
You do so good on your videos. I
you think
love
so?
watching her. Yes, you
Thank
do.
you. Thank you. Oh, it takes time.
And I have, right?
Hmm.
I've been so grateful for all of your tips and
Oh.
trying to help me any way you can. I've had so many questions for you.
Oh, you have questions for me?
No,
Oh, you had questions for me before.
yeah, I have,
Yeah.
in the past, I've always had
Hmm.
some for you, but I guess, like, what made you, like, how did you finally just, you know what I mean? How did you just jump into it and find, I mean, I know you probably had it for a while in your head that you wanted to start doing
Hmm.
YouTube videos. Uh, so how
Yeah.
did you just jump into that?
Well, I did once my work got to the point where I thought it was good enough to sell, um, which took me a while. I mean, people were telling me it was good enough to sell, but I still wanted it more, like more. And I'm like a really big perfectionist, but once it kind of got to that point to me where I was like, okay, this looks good enough. Like I've bought things in the store that kind of look the same. Um, then I just started practice filming. Like I did like
Right.
one or two. Um, I used to drive kids in a van for a limo company. Um, so in the meantime, I would practice filming in the van because I would have downtime. So I picked them up and dropped them off to their class, and then which is like therapy. I dropped them off at therapy, and then I have like 2 hours to sit there and do nothing. So I started just filming, and it was so bad. Actually, when I look back at it, it wasn't that bad, but
That's awesome.
that was September of 2019. I think I started in March 2020. So I was really nervous about that video. I don't think, looking back at it, I don't think anything's wrong with that video, but I was nervous about that video for some reason.
Right. I can
So I
understand
did,
that.
it was about maybe, so September, October, November, December, January, February, March. That's a 7 month gap for me, like actually starting to practice on it before I actually even got up there. So like people always see the end result, like you see the end result and think like, oh, that person just gets up there and but I did practice. I did practice, but
Right?
yeah, I did. And it helps when you watch a couple other. Uh-oh. How's Sam doing?
He's doing good. He's in there trying to find him a movie.
And Elizabeth says, yes, for $5 for one is not much. Okay. That does seem fair. That's a fair price. And she said the money is in the jewelry. You can do turquoise and real stones and make bank. Wow. I believe you. It's so much cute and unique jewelry out there. And I'm starting to
Yeah.
get the bug to make some jewelry anyway. Like I'm getting that urge. Like I want to start a jewelry channel, but I need to learn how to do it first. Like slow down.
Right?
Like wait, I can have two channels. I'm gonna go make a
Right.
jewelry
I love
channel.
making the crochet earrings. They were so much fun to me. I used to make
Mm.
the dangly ones and hoops and
Mhm.
ones. That was my love, earrings.
Earrings. Mhm. I
Yeah.
know, Dana, you made some crochet earrings before. And then Elizabeth says, I'm making granny squares. I only need to make five more. How many did you make total? Yes, $5 all day for stitch markers. How many I'm making how many granny squares did you make total? That's always fun to make a whole bunch of granny squares. Yeah, I gotta do something with my beads and I really want to start on jewelry. So I'm gonna take her advice and start on earrings. They seem really simple and easy to make and yeah. And they shouldn't take because crochet is now becoming like work to me. Not that I feel like I'm at work, but it's starting to take over like its primary focus. So it's less hobby like, I guess. So I need a new
Right.
hobby.
I know
So I'm like,
exactly what you mean.
mm-hmm,
Sometimes you have to just kind of take a step back and, like you said, like make something for yourself, or
mm-hmm,
it will start to feel more of like a chore that has to be done, by a certain time
mm-hmm,
than just like the creativity is just like, you're
mm-hmm,
just making
mm-hmm.
something that you feel like.
I hear that because that's kind of where I got to. Okay, so
Right?
which one was for Dana? I'm gonna open that one first. I think it was this one. So I'm gonna open this and kind of see how this yarn does. I can't believe Hobbii comes so fast in the mail. Oh my God. Okay. This is about to be my new yarn. I just took the package off or the wrapper off. But guess what? You do not have to try to find your center pull because it's already taped off.
Hallelujah.
Boom. It's right there. Is that on all of them?
That's
It's on
beautiful.
all of them. I want to cry.
And you don't
Let's
just
see.
have to go like digging at it and digging at it.
I know. And get your yarn barf on.
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
need
this
that.
Hobby Lobby one, you can't, I'm not going to be able to find this.
right?
If it even has it, without creating yarn barf. Yeah,
Right.
that is okay. They're thinking of everything, y'all. Order a cake from Hobbii,
Yeah,
HOBBII.com. Yes, that is, I love them. They're my
ready to
new,
go and just you just ready to go now.
oh my God. And it's pretty. It's soft. It's not tightly wound. That's the only thing. So it'll probably split. Let's see. I think I did show it earlier, but let's see if you can tell. I'm so bad at this
Uh,
part. Come
I know
on.
you like going backwards.
Yeah, it's like I think
Yeah,
it's over there. But it's not tightly wound, so you'll have to like keep that tension going.
right.
Some of us are making like 20 12-inch squares and mailing them out. Then we will stitch together and have a blanket 48 by 60 inches made by a crochet community that watch Dana. Oh, that's so nice. I did see you guys doing that before. I didn't know you guys were still doing that. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. So everybody's making 20 each. That's awesome. Dana makes gorgeous crochet earrings. Yes, she does. She does. Those patterns are really pretty. What hook do I have? And then Lita. Oh, hi, Lita. She says, hello, hun. Sorry I can't stay. I just had to pop in and say hi. I'll have to watch the replay. Have a beautiful evening. All love, peace, and crochet. Be safe and well. Thank you, Lita. Thank you for stopping in. Love you so much. You're always so sweet and so supportive. Thank you, Lita. I hope you have a good weekend too. Yeah, Lita is amazing. She's so sweet.
Oh,
I'm gonna um I'm gonna introduce, did I write the other name down? Yes. So I'm gonna introduce you to Lita on Instagram because she was here the last time when your thing was acting
right.
weird and
Yeah,
she
definitely
missed you.
do that.
Yeah, she missed you. So
I was
that way
having
you guys
technical difficulties.
but we got it now. We got it now.
Yeah,
We got it
I
now.
know. I made sure and got on like 10 minutes early tonight. I was like, you better work.
I seen you were on there as soon as I got up there. You were already
Yeah,
on
I was ready.
there. I love your backdrop too. That blanket is so pretty.
Thank you so much. I was I usually keep it hung up just because it is older, and then I was
Hmm.
like, I might as well just slap that up behind me tonight.
So I can't believe your great grandma made that. That is awesome. That is so awesome.
She that's what she did a lot of was blanket. I don't
Hmm.
have the space for a blanket. I usually tend
Hmm.
to make stuff on the smaller side.
Hmm.
But
Hmm. I've
she,
made two blankets so far. But I'm like you, I like to just make my bikinis or
right,
tops.
right, little
But
skimpy stuff that doesn't take long. I'm like an instant gratification like that. Like it's like I want to have it done in a day, a couple of days, and that where I can
hmm.
enjoy it.
And she says, thank you, Mama Ribs. I am making them up now, all colors. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Oh, Dana, are you making the hoop earrings? Dana is such a good designer, really. She's been 23 years crocheting.
Wow.
What hook size does this say? 3.5, that's what I was using. But yeah, I can't wait to start on her poncho again. She designed this poncho called the Spring Dream Poncho. And I just really fell in love with that and I wanted to try it because I had not made a poncho before.
Ah,
And it's such a beautiful pattern. And I got
wow.
all the way down to the border and then I put it on and I just realized I don't like the drape of this yarn. So
Oh,
I waited for this Hobbii yarn to come, and then I wanted to open it on my live, and then I was like, I gotta wait another week.
that
Oh, so I
would be
was gonna
so
do,
hard.
yeah, because I was gonna do a live last week, but we went to Mount Zion and was like hiking, and we hiked like 10 miles through water. It was just a continuously running stream, and my whole body was hurting for like 3 days, and I wouldn't have had no energy for anything.
That's a
Mm.
long ways.
It was. It was like 5 miles one way and then 5 miles back. So,
Oh,
and then Elizabeth says, Dana's hoop earrings are life. She could sell those for a lot. I believe that. They were really cute. I do like making jewelry with the thread, with the cotton thread. It's really fun. Well, this yarn's not hard to work with. I mean, I'm just chaining it right now, but it's not hard. I thought it would split more
right.
because it's
Being
not right.
separated.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's pretty normal. Wow. Yeah, I think this is gonna, and it's nice and light. Like, yeah, I think the drape of this is gonna be really good for her poncho. So I'm excited. Oh,
That
the
color
furls
is going to
hook.
be amazing.
Yes, I can't wait to see what it looks like worked up. So one good thing about Hobbii is like on their website you can look at the photos and people upload the photos like crazy on there. So you can see how each color works up. It's really
I
um
love that.
yeah, it's really nice. And then Liz says, "Do you like using the furls hooks?" I never used the furls hooks. I heard you guys talking about that the other day. What is the furls hooks? I'm about to look it up. See, I'm so slow and I'm late on everything. I'm late on yarns, y'all. I'm late on hooks, everything. Because I feel like I was crocheting by myself for 5 years. Like I didn't talk to anybody. So like you guys really, have been teaching me a lot. Um, and I know I do need to go out and see what's better, like hooks, yarns, all kind of things. Okay, let's
Right.
see. I'm trying to look up these furl hooks. But that's what's great about everybody talking because like you taught me something today. You told me about the weight three, I mean the number three cotton thread being good for swimsuits. I didn't know that.
And
Mm-mm, I did not know that.
I just kind
Mhm.
of, I guess I kind of came across it a couple of times, and it just happens to be one that's easy for me to find around here. I feel like
Mm,
I am kind of limited, I'm kind of I'm kind of weird buying, yarn online. In certain instances, I will, but I do like to a lot of times like feel it and feel what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I ended up just going to the store a lot. We only have like a Hobby Lobbies and a Michaels here, no
Okay.
Joann's or anything. So I'm pretty much limited to those two.
Do you guys have like a smaller, like more independent yarns, like a yarn shop?
No, I
No?
wish we did.
Oh, furls. Okay. I see the pictures of the hooks. It looks like the one I was, where did I just put it? I just put it down. Mine's is like a custom woodworked hook. I keep going out of the frame. So
Ooh,
somebody, a
pretty.
guy in Texas made this.
I love
His
that.
name, thank you. It is very, very comfortable. It's comfy. It's the most comfy hook. I wish I had more money and I would buy more. But this hook I got on sale for $89.
Wow, it's pretty though.
It was for my birthday last year, so I bought myself
Right?
this.
Treat
But yeah,
yourself.
I did. I got the one on sale, but this guy, he'll like get the stones. He'll get some kind of stone and he'll shave the stone down, but then this part is in blue holly, but he has like different types of wood that he uses and he custom like shaves them and then he'll let you pick your
It's
hook size.
beautiful.
Thank you. He's in Texas. Um,
Awesome.
I forgot where, but he's in Texas. I'm a slow crocheter. I do it to relax and learn, and I learn from tutorials. Jewelry making is not fun for me because my old eyes don't see well. I'm thinking I should get a magnifying glass for beading. Yeah. Yeah, as we get there, it starts going a little bit, but once you're a crafter though, I feel like you're always gonna be a crafter. Like even if you
Oh,
don't want to do the one thing anymore, you're always gonna like find the next thing to do.
right.
Hmm.
Definitely.
Charde, I'm in Texas. That hook is beyond gorgeous for sure. Okay, his name is Nelson Wood. Nelson's Wood, I think. Nelson Wood. NelsonWood.net. Nelson.
Hey,
Wood.
Elizabeth, I'm in Texas too.
Yes. Why are all the crocheters in Texas? It's another girl I really like. She dyes yarn. I think her name is Deep in the Heart of Texas. I think that's her name. I love her yarn. So
I'll have to
pretty.
look that up.
You should, because she does. I mean, her colors are really nice, and I think it's Deep in the Heart of Texas, and she has a YouTube channel, which is really fun to watch. Like if you go watch her dyeing the yarns, like she's telling you what to do and how to do it and stuff. I
Cool.
would never do it, but it's fun to watch
Right.
to
I've
see
always
like
wanted
her
to
process.
try.
She said, "I love crafting and I love supporting crafters and buying what they make." Oh, oh, and then she says, "I'm in North." I'm north of Dallas, Texas.
Ah, I'm not too far from Dallas. I'm about 3 hours. I'm just right beside Longview.
So
So
you guys are
it's
pretty close then.
yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm far over. I'm almost over to Louisiana. I'm pretty close.
Mm,
Deep East Texas.
okay. God, Texas is so huge. You said
It's
Louisiana. I'm like, how many states
right.
touch Texas? Is it Arizona? No, Arizona don't touch Texas. New Mexico touch Texas, right? New
right?
Mexico.
Yeah,
And then
Mexico
Oklahoma
and Oklahoma.
and Louisiana, is that it?
Yep,
Just three?
pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I
I don't
think
know why I
so.
thought it was more.
Oklahoma's up top, and then Louisiana on one side, and then New Mexico on the other.
Mm-hmm. All I know is when you drive through Texas, it takes forever. It takes all day.
You can drive all day long and still be in Texas.
Hmm. Yeah. But furls, okay, the furls hooks, those look like something I would like, and they're a little bit more affordable, it looks like, because they just have this the I need to learn how to put my screen up here so I can show pictures. I know that area like near First Monday. That's what
Yeah,
Elizabeth said.
yes, I'm not too far from Canton from First Monday. I actually used to live over in Whitman, which is right next to Canton.
First Monday. What's First Monday?
It is I'm pretty sure uh it is First Monday is
Oh, it's
like
a flea
Canton.
market.
Yes, Canton Trades Days. It's like I'm pretty sure it goes on most of the summer and they have it. It's just like a big area. They have all these tents set up, different vendors selling their stuff from all around.
Oh, that looks like
Pretty
fun.
big.
Do you ever go there? Like, do you ever bring your bikinis there and sell them?
No, I haven't yet, but I do plan on. I kind of had that as a dream last year before COVID and everything hit,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of shut everything down like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I really just need to get back into making some inventory
Oh, yeah.
and set
Yeah,
up some.
true.
I'm
Oh,
so
this
bad
looks
about
really
that.
cool. This looks really cool. I'm trying to see how much it costs to be a vendor over there. Because I looked at some in Vegas, some of the flea markets or whatever. It's not expensive. It's really not in my internet act right. Oh, you have to apply for antiques and collectibles only. That's the Civic Center. Okay, there we go. Vendor info and policies. He's still up. Did he find his movie?
I think he did, and I think he's back.
Is your daughter already
Here,
asleep?
yeah, she's out. We went to the lake earlier and they swam and played so hard. I don't know how he's still up.
That's cool. He just wants to be with his mom.
Yeah, he just hears me in here talking. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Okay. So I'm trying to like create a new stitch and it's just not working. I had it in my head and I don't know what to use it for. So I'm trying to do like it's kind of like the rice stitch, but I'm trying to do it with um double treble crochets because I wanted it like a more open weave type. Do you know the rice stitch?
I do
It's,
not. I guess I haven't seen it.
it's like every other. every other one is a back post. Like every other stitch is a back post, front post, back post, front post. But then when you
Uh,
turn, the ones that were front post below, then you do a back post on top of that. Or like
right.
whatever side they're on,
Almost
you like,
like moss stitch kind of
yeah,
alternate
it
like
looks,
that. Like,
yeah, yeah. So normally you do this stitch with like a half double crochet, but I wanted like a more open weave to just to see what it looks like, and it's I don't know. I don't I don't
that's
know what
cute.
to use that for though. Like,
Right? It does have a lot of texture. It's really pretty.
oh, thank you. It does have a lot of texture. It might be too much texture for me, but I keep trying to make up new stitches when I could just go find one that I like already made.
Then it could be yours.
I'll get one day. This one's not really working out, but I'm trying to make it long enough because sometimes it looks better once you have a few rows done, but I don't see what I would ever use this for. Elizabeth, did you see this yarn? Okay, let me catch back up with everybody. They have everything there. At First Monday, they have everything there. Your bikinis would totally sell. I can't go look at the puppies because I want to bring them all home. Yeah, that's hard when they have the puppies up there. They have nice
Thank
fall and
you.
Christmas goodies. Yeah, that might be a good place in the summertime for you to go make
Uh,
some quick money.
Definitely. That has been one of my dreams to be able to set up too and just have a ton of crop tops and bikinis.
Mhm. Mhm. I would do well. I want to do that too in Vegas. We have a couple of flea markets, but I'd have to really dedicate myself to building a decent inventory. Like I wouldn't feel right going up
Yeah,
there with less than 50 pieces or like 50
right.
separate pieces.
Right.
A bikini I
Yeah,
would
that's
count
what
as one piece.
always pulls me back is because it's time consuming crochet. It's hard to,
Mhm.
you know, just
Mhm.
come out every day. Like you said, you'd be crocheting all day long.
Mhm. And then Elizabeth says you love this yarn. Okay, so I did you miss just in case you missed the yarn when I was going through all the yarn that I bought this yarn called Rapology, Rapology Hues. So it's $8.99, but I got it for like $6.25 because it was the 30% off week. So this
30%.
expensive, but but it's basically got all these colors in there. They got different ones. They got like a black darker one, or they'll change these colors. They got like a more blue, like it's a more tan base, but then like all blue. I think that one's called Sunday Denim or something like that. But yeah, they got different colors. And it's working up really pretty. I do like it. It kind of
Yeah,
has a
it's good to work with.
it kind of has a I think I'm gonna use this for a dress, to be honest.
That would be pretty.
I'm gonna make a dress with that.
And it's good because it has a ton of yards on it. It'd be
Oh
perfect
yeah.
for a larger project.
So
I
this
was so
one comes
surprised
with
that I got almost two bikinis out of one roll.
mm-hmm. And you said it does get in the water. It's 90% cotton and 10% polyester. So it does kind of feel like it's not going to Um, Pio is easy.
Right.
It's pretty like
Yeah.
neat. It's really
It
neat.
feels just like it's pretty much just a cotton, with the string
Mhm.
strung it.
Mhm. And it's a weight two, and it's 524 yards in a thing in a skein. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make a dress with this. I feel like it. I like the drape of it. I'm starting to get into the thinner yarns, I think.
Right.
I wish I could meet them, Mama Riz. Oh, they knew they would jump. They are not trained well. Oh, I love Hobby Lobby yarn. So nice. Yes, Hobby Lobby is my store. But I think Hobby is about to be my new online store. Like I can't believe it comes so fast from Denmark. How do they do that? It came in like, honestly, I
Right.
think it came in 5 days. Five
Wow.
days from when they processed it. So when they said it shipped, it took like 5 days, which
Wow.
is remarkable. I mean, they
That
wasn't
is.
playing. They got it here. Charde, have you thought about sending your bikinis to famous people or influencers to wear and they advertise for you? Um, no. That is a really good idea. I think it's not for me. I am okay, so I don't know how to say this without sounding negative, but I don't like selling my stuff really. I do sell it. I like to sell maybe to my friends to make them happy, but I'm more interested in um, teaching. Like I've been a math teacher since I was slash tutor since I was in the ninth grade. So I really wanted to be a teacher for a long time. And so I just like explaining things. I just like doing that. Um, Selling to people, I guess it's just not high on my goal list, you know? I don't know why. I don't know. Some people
Hey,
like selling though.
yeah, it's just whatever makes it enjoyable for you.
Hmm. Yeah. But it's like every time I get to the point where like I'm like, okay, good. I'm done with all my orders. I'm done. I can focus on my work. And then I get more orders. And I'm like, dang it. And I'm only doing it because it's like somebody that I care about, that wants to buy something. And I'm like,
Right.
okay, fine. But I don't make stuff for strangers too often. Um, just just for like people I know. But that is a really good idea. If I wanted to like grow in that direction, I would recommend somebody do that. That's really smart, Liz. That is really smart. Have you done that before, Tesla?
I have not, I mean, not with anybody famous. I have a friend of mine, Ariel, that I went to school with back in junior high, and she does some modeling, not, nothing famous or anything, but she
Hmm.
gets
Like
professional photos
local.
with a
Hmm.
photographer and stuff. And so me and her, we work together a lot and do a little,
Hmm.
outfits, and she'll do some modeling for me and some
Oh,
shout
that's
outs
so
on
nice.
her Instagram and everything.
Oh, that's nice. So yeah, that's nice. Yeah, like I just I made an outfit for a girl that I grew up modeling with, and she's still doing it. And she's like, I'm gonna make um an unboxing video of your stuff, and then I'm gonna do a photo shoot in it. And I'm like, okay, that's great. And she's like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get you so much business. And I'm like, I don't. I don't really want that, but
Not too
I do want to.
much.
I do want you to do a photo shoot in it though.
Yes,
But
definitely. That's the best part is seeing it finally on.
hmm on somebody
Just
else,
like,
that makes me
oh,
happy.
I made that.
Yeah, that really makes me happy. Okay, and
Yeah,
Liz says, I get it. I'm 56. I'm not into having a business or selling. I have a full-time day job. Oh, okay. What do you do, Liz? I like designing things too, I think. So if you if when you get there has to be a balance between designing things and making things over and over and over. So like you have to take time to design, and then when you have orders, you're just more making something you already know. So
right.
um if I like open that door too much, then I won't have time to design. At least I feel like that would take up so much time. Um,
Right.
I
It
don't know.
can.
So how do you do yours? Do you mostly sell? Like where do you find that balance? Where do you find time to design and fill your orders?
Right. Well, see, that's where I went, when I started, I went directly into just selling, so, and a lot of it was custom orders, people coming to me and seeing something that I made that they like and wanting their own
Mhm.
little on it or their own colors, their own size and
Mhm.
everything. But I
Mhm.
did this last year. I did get a little bit burnout on just like you said, make, and you're
Mhm.
always for someone else, and you're not really creating the stuff that you're wanting to
Mhm.
create. And it takes
Mhm.
some of the out of it. It makes it feel just like a chore that you have to get
Yeah.
completed. Um,
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
that's why my goals this year have shifted a little bit, and I want to go, more into designing patterns and trying to make
Mhm.
my that way instead of just taking orders.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Okay, I feel you. I thought maybe I was unique in that spot, but you're kind of saying something similar to that. Like you
It
get
can,
into this because you want to be creative, or if you're getting into it like and you're wanting to design and be creative in that direction, then it's kind of stifling to just do orders, 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 orders.
right,
Yeah.
right. I think it's just whatever, wherever you find your balance, whatever,
Mhm.
different strokes for different folks, whatever makes you happy at the time. If it, makes you happy to sell your makes, to make inventory or to take orders,
Mhm. That's true. It'll be different for everyone.
right?
Like I could see myself making these earrings to sell, like a no joke. I wouldn't mind doing that. But crochet, I guess because it takes so much longer. Like I
Um,
get attached to the pieces, even if it's not my size. I just want it around.
I know. It does because you put so many hours into it.
Mhm.
I fall in love with mine too. I do tend to make a lot of stuff like if I do kind of just do a design on a whim, like, oh, I'll make this, and see if anybody else wants it. I'll put it up on Etsy or whatever. And I do tend to make stuff in my size too, because I'm like, well, if nobody wants it, then I might just have to
Mhm.
hang on
Right, then you can keep
to
it. Mhm. That's cool.
you.
I think I'm gonna start doing that though. I think I'm gonna start at least taking some of the tutorial pieces because so I'm like a size large. I was a size medium before quarantine hit, but now I'm like a size large. So I don't be wanting to make a large for no tutorial. Like I want to make a small, because it's quick.
Right, exactly.
So, um, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is starting to make like one or two of every piece from the tutorial, but including that one that was in the tutorial and just put it on Etsy as a one-off. Like I don't
Right,
want them to be able to reorder it maybe, but then that way I can create more space in my room. Because if I just keep
right.
on this direction and just like wait for
Just
one of
keep
my
all the
sister
yarn to
friends
yourself.
or some, yeah, it's just so much. But I
That's
mean,
so
my
funny.
little sister and her friends be wanting my stuff more than
Yes,
anybody.
definitely.
So they do like with them, like they do buy a lot of the stuff that I have around. So, or my sister just takes it. So I'm like, I started telling her like, you have to model for this piece now. It's not free no more. You can work for clothes.
Right.
Let's see. I sent free jewelry to my friends in California, Idaho, New Jersey, Chicago, and they wore the jewelry and people would compliment them and they oh, okay. I like that idea. Now that I can do. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna write that down, Liz. Thank you. Send free jewelry to your friend. That would work with crochet too, I think.
Yes, definitely.
To friends with business cards. See, I be learning so much from everybody on these chats, and I go to Dana's chat a lot. I learn a lot from there. Like, I swear, I think I learn something every day, every time I go in there. That is such good advice. Thank you, Liz. That's awesome. My business was really an accident, Joe. It started. And then she said, my day job is I'm an admin assistant for a financial advisor helping people. Oh, that's a nice job. Oh, not Joe, I meant how it started. Okay. My business was really an accident how it started. Okay, got you. And then she says, I made a lot of jewelry and mailed it to a friend and it was all priced out 5,200 in the box. She set out the jewelry on her dining table, invited friends over, and in 2 hours they bought 4,800. Dang, you was moving
Wow.
weight. You was
Right?
moving that. Okay, that is awesome. But it took a lot of time making all that jewelry, so I'm glad I don't do that anymore. Right. Yes, if you have a friend going on a vacation, she will get compliments. Okay. That's really good advice, actually. I took a note of that. So I do take notes when people talk to me because I'll forget. I will forget. And that's some knowledge right there. Oh man. Thank you for that advice. That was a really good story, Liz. Really.
Yes, really
That'll work
good.
for crochet.
People love, word of mouth. They love to go to who their friends suggest,
Mhm.
and buy.
Mhm. That is so true. And you like buying unique things too
Right.
that you can't get at the store.
Definitely.
Do you do custom orders or do you mostly do things that people that you've already made? Do you let people like ask you for like bring a picture to you and say, I want this, or
Yes,
you know what I
I
mean?
do. I do a lot of that with swimwear. People come to me with sometimes with an idea, or sometimes I help them with an idea, like you said, a Pinterest find or whatever. Can you make a bikini like this? I don't
Hmm.
take just any custom order. I want like certain,
Okay.
like I said, larger things. Like if you come to me want me to make you a blanket, I'm probably going to turn you down. But
Hmm.
but yes, a lot of mine, some of my creations are just things when I found time. I had something in my head that I wanted to do for a while, or it just came out like that. But a
Hmm.
lot of it is, people's inspiration, things that they wanted,
Hmm.
and a little
Okay.
twist of what I like too on it. So
Hmm. Do you do you find those harder? Like, do you charge more when people ask you for something? Like, say it's something that you like because you haven't made it, right? It just takes longer because you have to figure it out. Do you charge more
right.
for that, or like how do you do that? Or you
Yes,
just
definitely. I do. Like most of the time, I give a set range, that my bikinis are usually, this to this, just depending on how detailed we do it. You know what I mean? Like you said, if
mm,
it's like that you haven't ever really done, you're not really sure, how many exact hours it's going to take you to figure it out. Sometimes you might have to do it and rip it out and, redo it
mhm,
again. Yeah, definitely. The more detailed, the more, all out we go with it, the more
mhm,
I'll ask for it.
mhm. Do you make them pay up front, or do you how do you do that?
At, at first, I was taking when I first started out, and I didn't really have the funds to buy a lot of materials and stuff. I would take a deposit on custom orders, just a small
Mhm,
deposit to cover the materials. But lately,
mhm,
I have been, doing more of just pay as when I get finished with it.
oh,
Then
really?
I don't
Okay.
feel like I'm in a rush either. Like I feel like I have to, get it done within just a couple of days, if somebody pays up
Mhm,
front.
mhm. Okay. That's interesting. That's cool. Cause I kind of been doing like I kind of just make people pay the full price right there. And
Right.
um I started saying no to custom like really custom orders unless I think the last one I took was like some baby stuff, like baby blanket, a baby
Right.
dress, and a baby vest. And one was for my mom and then one was for my mom's best friend. So I can't say no to that. But
Right. But
those were pretty easy. I'm trying to think of one really bad custom order that I took, and this would made me really mad. It made me really mad, and it made me close just just doing my friends and stuff. So this girl, she's not a friend, but she's like from high school, so I know her.
right.
But
Acquaintance.
yeah, she asked me for a satin lined hat, and she showed me pictures of it, and so I told her, you know, well, I looked on Etsy and I saw like, okay, hats are anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks, maybe a regular beanie. But
Okay.
keep dropping this thing. So I was like, okay, I would probably say 50 bucks. And then I was like, but I know her, so 45. So I said $45. And so so I did the hat, which was fine. But then when it got to like putting the satin in, that was such a tedious process that,
Right.
I mean, that right there would have made that hat, if it's handmade and everything, and I had to hand sew it because I don't know how to get the crochet through the sewing machine anyway.
Right.
Um, but like I would have charged $90 for
Right.
that.
I know.
You know?
Sometimes it's like that. You do it and then you get done with it and you're like, wow, I should have definitely,
Hmm. Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Sometimes you really can't like just guess how many, and say, oh, this will probably take me
Hmm.
about hours or whatever. Because sometimes
Hmm.
8 might turn into 16.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. So I
Definitely,
think, hmm,
definitely most of my makes this year are all going to be um, ready to go bikinis.
hmm,
Whatever I come up with and throw up there is what'll be available. You know what I mean? Like you said, if it's like a friend of mine or,
hmm,
wanting something custom like that, then totally. But I gotta
hmm,
start using up some more of my time for all my other plans I got.
hmm. Yeah, yeah. I can't wait for you to start your channel.
Me too. I'm so excited. I've just been reading and reading and reading, trying to read everything I can online about everything, all about YouTube, and trying to
Hmm.
learn stuff on pattern writing.
Hmm.
Start practicing it, like you said, right? Just trying to write my own patterns, something, because I used
Hmm.
to never do that. I never used to write anything down, and I just kind of wing it the next time. And so I've been
Right.
trying to learn how to stop myself and like write everything down.
Hmm. Because I think aside from just writing patterns, like by me having the process of me writing it down, like it it made it easier for me to come back to old work and pick it back up. Like
Right,
I know where
right.
I left off instead of like me just having a piece that's sitting here and I'm trying to remember what I did. And even
Mm.
if you remember most of it, you could put it down the night before and you didn't write anything and then
And
now
it's
you got to
just
count
gone.
every stitch. Like
You'll be wondering
it's
what size hook did I use on this, or
all kind of
you're like,
stuff.
how many?
Hmm. And that's so just for my personal self, like it really helped me to like there's some projects that I've put down for a couple months and then I can come back to it and just pick up right back where I left off because I know what I was doing because I wrote it all down. And I
Right,
take a lot of notes, so like I don't write my patterns uh initially for anyone else. Like there's a lot of notes on it, but I like doing it on my computer because I can edit it quick. But I write every little detail down and then I take that and go back and like write the actual pattern
That-
for like other people, I guess.
right. You have
But
like your own rough draft where you just get it down
mhm,
quick.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah, yeah. So that's definitely it definitely helps so much. And it's not gonna be that hard for you because you are already like reading patterns. Like I didn't know how to read them that good either. Like it
Right.
would take me hours to like read read a pattern. Uh, let's see what everybody's saying. That's amazing, Mama Riz. Yes, that was so amazing. I can't believe that was a great story about the jewelry. Her friend kind of had a jewelry party. Mm. You're welcome. You gotta find some ladies that money is no problem. The That jewelry party was in Idaho. Wow. Yeah, there's definitely customers out here that just love shopping. Like those are the best customers because they'll buy like three, four things from you. If you got a shopper on your hands,
Yes.
do you, do you have to line the bikinis? I always wonder if people would see through. You don't have to line them. Um, they don't have to be lined, but it is nice to line them. Does the thread, do you have to line those? Do you line yours?
Like, okay, like it really just depends. Like you said, you can line them or you don't have to. It really depends on the customer. It depends on
Mhm.
like where they're planning on wearing to wear this bikini. Is it like a bikini that you're wanting to wear like at the pool with your family, or is it like a vacation
Mhm.
bikini like for a special getaway or whatever, just like you and your husband or whatever? Then you
Mhm.
might not want it lined if you're not gonna be around the kids or whatever. And also, it just depends on the stitches. If you're
Yeah.
doing smaller, tighter stitches, you don't have to line it. Like,
Mhm.
right here, you don't see, much, but where am I over here? You don't see much
Right.
behind. You can see a little bit
Yeah.
through it. You can see my
Just
fingers,
because the
but
light's coming behind you,
yeah, you wouldn't
behind
see.
it.
Yeah, you wouldn't see anything through it though when you had it on.
Mhm.
And so this one on here, I'm just doing half double crochet to keep them short and tight. Since this is a tube top,
Mhm.
I want it nice and tight. I don't want any, thing popping through.
Mhm. Mhm.
But
Yeah, I find that most of the time, if you stick to like she said, the stitch is it is the stitching. Um, yeah, half double crochets, pretty much single crochets. Um, yeah, as long as it's not a see-through stitch, you could probably
yeah,
get away with not lining it. But yeah, it does depend on the person, like she said too. Like
if you're
some people,
conservative and you don't want,
yeah.
want anything to show, then you might want that extra
Mhm.
that it's lined.
Yeah. But I think it would be cute to do one that has like a more open weave stitch and then like line it after. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That might
that
be cute.
would be cute.
Like with the skin tone um
Yeah,
bikini lining fabric, like a nude color, because that way it look like it's your skin. That would
right.
be
That
cute.
would be cute.
But I don't think I can't remember ever lining one. I know I put a cup in one before. Like the foam, not the foam cup, but like the more, it's got
Yeah,
structure to it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have sewn those in before, and then I have done like the swim material, the like lycra.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
can like use old camisole material or whatever, like if you have some good
Mhm.
that are that good stretchy material.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
I just cut it out and then just whip stitch it around the edges on the inside, only going
Mhm.
through the side of the crochet. Because, like you
Mhm.
said, it's like almost impossible to try to get crochet through a sewing machine.
I've seen people do it, and I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just not that good with the sewing machine.
I'm
I
so
can't even
scared.
get
Yeah,
the stretchy fabric to go through there. I can only do woven fabrics, so
yeah.
I'm pretty.
I'd be so scared to mess it up. I'd be scared that I take so long crocheting this beautiful thing and then I stick it up in this sewing machine and it gets all jammed up and then it's all.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
That's my fear.
Mm-mm. I believe that. That would be so scary.
Yes. So yeah, most of my makes I don't line.
You said what?
Most of my makes I don't line. I
Oh, you
won't
don't
put
mind.
any kind of liner in them
Hmm.
most of the time.
But you, like you said, you don't really see through them that
Right.
much. But yeah, a more conservative person actually wanting it lined. That would be, it would make you feel secure.
Yeah.
But there are some designs out there like more meshier, like the whole
That,
thing's mesh
yeah.
swimsuit.
Yeah.
I'm like, where are you wearing that? They look so cute though. I guess at home with
Yeah.
your in
Yeah.
private.
In the hot tub with your honey, right?
Right.
I
Yeah.
guess it just depends what beach you're going to.
Uh-huh. Yeah, 'cause they do have them out here.
Right. You don't see many mesh bikinis or thongs in Texas at the lakes.
Really? They don't wear thongs?
Yeah. No, no, you don't really see many of them around here.
Oh
Most
wow.
any thong bikini order I have got is not usually for people around here.
Okay. Texas is like more conservative anyway.
I guess, yeah, I guess so.
But
I
I
guess
think
that's
like
more of
Austin, I
a,
thought Austin was rowdy. Austin is pretty
right?
rowdy.
I guess it's just more of a tropical, vacation, like bigger, I guess,
Hmm.
destinations, Florida, California. We don't have
She
the
said
greatest beach here, so
she said, no, not in Texas. Girl, in Vegas, you don't know what you're gonna see. You might see too
right,
much.
right.
Sometimes though, the chicks here, they be looking pretty good in their little thongs at the pool parties and stuff like that. Sometimes it be too much, but it's it's just like it's just a really fun town that I mean everybody just comes here to cut loose. So you expect to see that stuff here.
Yeah,
And
that
it's a
sounds
pool
like some.
party every day somewhere. Somewhere. So
I bet your swimsuits would do great up there,
they do okay. I mean, but like I said, I don't sell. I don't be
right?
trying to sell them that much.
Right.
Um, but yeah, people do ask a lot about them. I think one day I will. I think I need to get like a more of a now that I am writing it down and doing like videos, if I get more of um a bigger library of my work, I think I'll go ahead and start selling them because then I can have, 20, 30, 40 products that they can pick from and stay there. But what I run into a lot is that people like I was saying earlier, people want different custom things and I don't know
Yeah.
about custom orders. It's just a lot
Right.
to me. Or
I
because of that hat, I got really of them.
I swear. You do. You have those orders sometimes that just. I did. I kind of
Hmm.
wore myself out last year where I just was like, I just need to step back just a little bit and not try to overload myself too much.
Hmm. Hmm. And Liz says, I grew up in Southern California, so I love beach cities. Oh, that's so cowgirl. So are you liking Texas or do you miss California? Which one do you like better? I would think you probably like Texas better. But California does have those nice beaches. How's the food in Texas? It's a lot of Hispanic food, right?
Yeah, a lot of Tex-Mex.
Hmm. What's the difference between Tex-Mex and like
Okay,
regular?
so regular, like authentic Mexican food that you're gonna eat here is gonna be like the real tacos, like a like steak with the onion and the cilantro on the corn tortillas. That's like real authentic Mexican food. Then you have like Tex-Mex that's like a hamburger meat taco, you know what I mean? That's like an Americanized.
Mm,
It's like I guess it's not as spicy, not as like authentic. It's just kind of more of a mild like beans and
mm,
rice, quesadillas, just
mm,
a lot of stuff like that.
mm. Nice,
But everybody
nice.
loves Mexican food in Texas.
Uh, I have to have some real Tex-Mex. Maybe next time when I'm driving through there.
Yes, definitely. I have been
Oh
craving,
my.
speaking of,
Craving what?
I said I've been craving some Mexican food, speaking of.
Oh. So when we were out in Utah, we got some Mexican food and it was really good. When we went to Mount Zion, it was really
Yeah,
good. I was surprised. Utah has some good food too.
that
Well,
was
to me.
gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I did send it to you.
Mount
I did send it to
Zion,
you.
that was so pretty.
So this national it's a national park and they said that um that the it's the smallest it's one of the smallest national parks, but it's like the second busiest. So like by size it's really small, but it's the second busiest in the country. So it was pretty busy. So
Yeah,
you do if you do go there, you have to like plan it ahead of time and like get your transportation tickets. If you like, they got a shuttle that takes you around the mountain. You have to get a ticket for that, and they always sell out. And so they open up the sales at 5 p.m. and they sell out by like 5:03 every time. So
oh,
yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah. So it was pretty busy, but it was beautiful. It was so much fun, and we're definitely gonna do that again. My whole body was out of control, but I guess it won't be so bad next time. She says, I love Texas. I've been here 22 years, but I miss California family and weather. Texas has great public schools, and my kids were well prepared for college. Oh, wow. Wow. That's awesome. Shoot, Vegas schools, I think Vegas is Nevada is number 48 out of 50 in the school system. I don't remember what states were worse, but we're like number 48 on the list. So I don't have any kids yet, but if I do and I'm still here, it's gonna be hope God willing private school if I stay here. 'Cause 48 out of 50. Now I'm trying to remember who was under us. I don't remember. It wasn't Louisiana. It was one southern country and state. It wasn't Louisiana. Maybe it was Mississippi. I can't remember, but there were two. Like real California Mexican food, way more. Oh, she said the California Mexican food is better than Tex-Mex. Huh, interesting. I
I
have
would
had
love to go to
neither.
California.
Oh, you haven't been? It's so nice.
No, I haven't. I've been up towards Michigan and I've been over towards Florida, but I've never been out towards California.
No. It's nice. It's really nice. The beaches are nice.
Right.
They do have a lot of homeless people right now though. Like um we went for the Kobe Memorial last year because my boyfriend is a big Kobe fan, so we went to the memorial and he went to a couple of games. But as we were driving around, it was just so weird to see um like a nice neighborhood and then it would be a tent like right in front of their house, like
Wow.
somebody living there. So it's a lot of tents right now. Well, that was LA, so I don't know if that's the rest of California, but in LA it's just a lot of tents and it seems like, I mean, like the housing market is much more expensive than a lot of the rest of the country. So you'll see like a semi decent neighborhood. So that person paid like $500,000 or $600,000 for their home, and then there's a tent in front. So it it's just that I think there's just a lot of people that are homeless out there right now. It's not that the people are like rude or being bad or anything. They're just living, but it's on their property, which is weird. I don't know how that works out there right now.
That's
Probably
crazy.
Mississippi or Oklahoma. It might have been, I think it was Mississippi. I don't remember it being Oklahoma being the number number 49 out of 50. I mean, it's like so sad to say, but it makes so much sense for Vegas because like I mean, we most people are in service work here. Like you work at a casino or you do something that services the casino or something like that. That's like 75% of people here. So if any kids, want to stay here, they probably go into hospitality in college or go to a trade school or something like that. My son goes to University of Oklahoma. He said so many of the kids in his frat went to private school because okay, maybe it was Oklahoma. I don't know. It is some bad states out here. I didn't think of, I mean, I just got really scared when they said Nevada was when I found out Nevada was I think I was Ubering somebody and I was taking them to their kids' school and it was a private school and it was really pretty. And I was just asking them questions about it, like, you know, just why did you choose this school? Like, and they told me, like, you don't know. But I had just like moved here. They're like, you don't know, we're number 48 out of 50. And they knew all the stats. And I'm like, yeah, I guess if I was a parent, I would be all up in that knowledge too. But because I don't have kids, like I don't pay attention, it doesn't matter. But I know
Right.
it's something I'm gonna have to think about eventually, down
Right.
the road. So yeah. But anyway, how you doing? You hanging in there?
Yeah, I'm doing
Is it
good.
is it oh gosh, is it 10? What time
It
is
is
it?
about 12:15 here.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's see what Liz said before I get up off of here. She says, my oldest just graduated from uh, UT Austin Law School. Wow. And they have a lot of homeless. Austin. Hmm. But he would go and cook and serve. Oh, that's so nice, Liz. Oh my God. That's awesome. I can't believe Austin's like that.
I think it just is in the bigger city, you know what I mean? When there's more people like that, you just have a, higher population of homeless people.
Hmm.
It's been a hard year for people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. That's
So,
so nice that he gives back and serves
yeah.
food. That's amazing. Austin is a very beautiful town too. I think it happens in warmer climates too. Like it's some homeless here in Vegas, but
Right.
they're kind of um I think a lot of them live in the by the what is it called? It's not the sewer, but it's like the reservoir. It's like that area where if it was a flood, the water would go in there. It's by
Right,
the sewer, but
like
it's not the
drainage,
sewer.
big giant drain ditches, like
Yeah, yeah. So like some live in there a lot. They're pretty well hidden out here. Maybe like that's what it is. Because when I went to LA, it was like they were just right there in
right
tents.
there on
Or you'll
right.
see like communities and stuff like that, and it was just like heartbreaking to see something like that.
I,
Like in America, like you think, oh my God, it's
I
America.
know.
Like but California is really expensive. So
Uh,
at least here it's not as it's been a rough year. Hoover Dam. I mean like it's like in it's just all throughout the city where I think it's called a reservoir. Not a reservoir, but it's like right before the sewer, there's like a big ditch. And if you ever seen the movie like Terminator 2 where they were like driving the truck through that under the bridge thing, it looks under stuff, but
right. It's
you know what I
like a
mean?
big,
Yeah,
big,
it's like a
yeah,
U, and
yeah,
then you know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
And Dana says, I always wanted to go to Cali to be an actress. I think I may still try after my kids get old. You should. You would be good. You have the personality for that. That would be awesome. You'll like it too. And actually, you're in South Bend, so you could technically um start in Chicago and do like commercials and stuff. You could do that anytime. Um, if you wanted to talk to me, like I could tell you like the agents to go see and stuff like that. Because I had an agent out there that was pretty good that worked with. So they have like their like models and stick figures when you're young and all that stuff. They have that area, but then a lot of them have like they call it the talent area, which is more actors, which is all people old, young, everybody. If you got a talent, if you got personality, it's heartbreaking. Everyone needs, yes, it is. I just couldn't imagine that. Um, I guess it's a problem that people ignore a lot and we just look the other way. Like we act like it's not even there. Riverbeds, we call them in California. Yes, it is. It's so heartbreaking. That's how blessed we are, though, too. We have to always remember that. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna let you all go. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. Oh, did she just get off? Okay. Well, thank you, Tesla, for hanging out with me. We'll do this again sometime soon. And yeah, I had a lot of fun tonight. So thank you, Liz. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Casey from earlier. Thank you, Tesla. I love you guys. So have a good weekend and stay blessed. Bye.